Hey guys, so the Autocar has been a popular project, it seems. Videos really taking off where I first started, and I just wanted to give you guys an update and see where we're at with it. If you're new to the channel, I work on a bunch of old trucks and old equipment, and my name's Frank, and I'll show you a little update on this. So, been busy. I just got the axles out from the back of it this morning. I didn't get any footage because it's been really windy out. So, here's the exhaust stack. Took that off too. Hendrickson walking beam, extended leaf. So the reason why I ended up doing this is because the rust jacking has caused a lot of problems with the frame. So it's a good 3/8 there. But the main problem was this back section. So you can see it split the rail. Got probably 3/4 of an inch there. And then up here it's been welded back together once before, and I mean, you could see it's bad. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna replace the rails. I did price PG Adams and I believe it's Vicon, and without them drilling the holes, I was just gonna do from the cab back. It was about $330 a rail, which I didn't think was bad, and it was gonna be like $300 shipping. Well, freight. So I had to torch. The back was welded here. There's welded in cross member across the back. Torched all that out. It popped pretty good when I got through this section here. Then there was some 3/8 plate welded here, and then there was that 1/4 inch plate sitting over the top of that. So that all got cut off. Now I'm going to work on getting this cross member out, and then this cross member. Then I'm going to pull the battery box and the fuel tank and the air dryer. And my plan is going to be to do the outer rail from the back of the cab out, and the inner rail I want to take a look at once I get the outer rail off. But I'm hoping to go somewhere by this cross member back. I wanted to offset the joints on the frame rails when I weld them together. So, and then this walking beam, I don't know if there weren't any stops up front at one point, or they weren't high enough, but the drive shaft was coming up and hitting this cross member. So this is what was up front, just a piece of plate I bolted on. I'd like to find some factory axle stops for a Hendrickson walking beam. It's not part of the walking beam. It's not part of Hendrickson's stuff. Usually it seems to be it's an OEM truck manufacturer part. So I don't know, maybe International or Kenworth or Pete or one of them, I might be able to find something. And then in the back, this is a Hendrickson part. This is the extended leaf walking beam, so it has these. And then this one, somebody added onto this one as well. But this is a factory part here that will have the inboard axle stop, and then they also make one with an outboard axle stop. So I'd like to get those too. The one for this side, you can see looks homemade. Not sure what happened there. And then back of the cab, I knocked some of the rust off. Try to see how bad it was, and I'll have to cut all that out. Probably gonna have to pull this cab mount because I got to get up under here. But I haven't really done anything else as far as the engine. I still have to do the oil cooler on it. And I think while I have this tank off, I'm going to polish it. And then I did pull the interior out of it. You can see all the insulation. There's insulation in this back panel. It all fell down to the bottom, dry rotted, and then you can see daylight through there from the rust. So, I guess a little at a time I'll peck away at it. It was snowing earlier. Weather's crappy. This side, this is the wet line tank. Back under here. Now I'm going to do all the air lines, and I got to do the brakes. I know a couple of the shoes are broken on the back here. You can see down there, that's one. Like to get rid of these pancakes and put 30-30 chambers on the rear. I also like the front. I'll probably replace these two anyway. And then, like I said, new airlines. And oh, that was one other thing. I gotta extend the back of the frame a little bit. I think I'm gonna go maybe another 8 inches, because those brake chambers right now with the pancakes are sitting right here, and with the adding the parking brake, they're going to stick out another little bit. So I don't want them sticking out past the rear of the tractor. And I might end up putting a hitch plate on the back of this too, but no. Forgot I did remove that fifth wheel plate too. But I think they had this fifth wheel plate in the back of the frame short because they used to haul a lowboy that was set up for a single axle tractor. That's why they had the sliding fifth wheel on it also. But let me take you over here. This is my junk pile too. But here's the fifth wheel. I did get the release to work on it, so you can, well, it should slide. I didn't actually slide it, but gotta knock the rust off of that a little bit. And then last weekend a buddy hooked me up, so I didn't have to go to PG Adams for frame rails. I got inner and outer rails 5/16 thick. So, thanks a lot, buddy. Appreciate it. I just got a lot of holes to drill. So I guess that's really all I have for an update. Hoping to get this cross member out yet today. The rest of these bolts, maybe the battery box. And I think I'll cut that outer rail off first, because that's going to be the easier side. And then this side I still have to drain the fuel tank, unhook the fuel lines, remove the brackets, remove the air dryer. So, a lot of work. Definitely a lot of work. And then, for you new viewers, you can check out the shovel videos. This is an NZK12. Then there's the Lima 34. Boom down for the winter. It's got a big gas engine in it. I swung it like this because if I got time I was going to drop these lower counterweights so I can drop the fuel tank out of it. And I still got to do the exhaust manifold. It's hard to work on this stuff this time of the year without shop. There's the 34. I got some videos of other equipment. I just got a 15B front shovel run a few weeks ago. There's a bunch of videos on that. 270A backhoe. There's a couple videos over there. I got a hi-ho excavator and a couple Diamond Rio trucks. So, you guys could like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, leave a comment. You guys probably know more about this stuff than I do. And tell me what you like, what you don't like. And thanks for watching. Take care. So, I don't know if you guys have been waiting for an update on this. I did get the engine out of it. It's at the machine shop right now. Gotta get the crank turned, see if I can get the rod reconditioned. And needs a seat, and got to repack cylinder up there on the bucket tilt, and then I'll probably repaint it, decals. Not sure if it's going to stay or going to go. Most likely it's going to leave, even though I do want a skid steer. I got this to drum up a little extra cash so I could throw it at this and a lowboy. So, thanks again. Catch you later.